Hello guys and welcome back to CALLOUS Invitational 5. I'm Zokuru and today I'm showing you a game between Z0mog and Badmanafi. It's for round 4 loser brackets, so the loser of this series will be out of the tournaments. Both players did great in other iteration of CALLOUS Invitational, but sadly one of them will lose round 4 this time. Let's get right into it. Z0mog is at the bottom and Banmanfi is on the top. So we have Myotic Lead versus Zapdos. There will be Baron Bass, maybe Hypnosis, and this will be Mirror Coat. Okay, so maybe that's a special defensive Myotic, I guess. We have Skarmory versus Tyranitar, and we have Magneton. Yeah, with Myotic it's pretty common. And Skarmory will live and roar out the Magneton. Sadly, it will be Parad, so that Skarm is essentially dead. Claydol come in, the pretty McDowell core here to remove the spikes, but Swampert was snuck in, and now we have Tyranitar versus Milotic. Toxic on the Zapdos, and now there will be Baron Pass, I guess. There will be Milotic out on the Toxic. Okay, so Milotic get out because it cannot mirror code for free because it has to scout the Toxic because it probably doesn't have refresh. That's a good play from Z0mog, and now Tyranitar is in and will try to trap the Claydol. Pursuit probably kills from this range, yeah, so the spikes will stay. Will there be another spikes? Because like if Dr. click EQ here, we may have a Skarmory here coming. No, we have a Celebi, okay. So maybe Mana want to end the game right away with the Celebi that doesn't really have a switch in, or at least it's not a showed up switch in. And Tyranitar will go down, and Milotic will come. Okay, so Z0mog fears that Dr. won't do the job and kill the Celebi, and now the Celebi will be able to Calm Mind on the Toxic. How much damage will Giga Drain do at +1? Is it in range? Okay, there will be a recover, so I guess it doesn't kill, and he's fearing Mirror Coat. This Milotic will be hard to beat. There will be Giga Drain, and there will be recover again. And Garen draws absolutely 0, so Z0mog looks in a great shape. And now Zapdos is coming on the Mirror Coat slash Toxic, and it is threatening a Toxic. So Magneton will come in, and there will be a Baron Pass on the Celebi. And now I guess oh, there will be HP Fire and Toxic. Okay, so Z0mog did return to hard Milotic on a potential Giga Drain and sacked Magneton to revenge kill with Dugtrio. Okay, that's why he sacked. He wanted the Dugtrio to come back and kill the Celebi. The problem now is that Zapdos is coming right away, and there will be a switching on Milotic on the agility. Okay, and now there will be Mirror Coat, I assume, or there could be Recover too. There will be Toxic and Surf. Okay, there will be Surf. If it's a spade of Milotic, maybe he could have clicked Recover first into Surf to kill the Zapdos. Well, maybe Recover twice. Well, once would have sufficed. But okay, it worked that way, but there was a paralysis. And now there is Balloon, and if there is a bit of full paralysis, maybe that Balloon can get away with the game, since the crew would die to Mach Punch, and depending of the last, if Balloon beats the last, then Banmanafi would win the game. And Dugtrio coming and will get Mach Punched. And now was the last, maybe Snorlax? Yes, Snorlax is coming. And there will be Sky Uppercut into Swampert, and that will be game. Okay, there will just be a crit Sky Uppercut, and that will end the game. So we'll get to game 2 right away. We still have Z0mog on the bottom and Bad Manafi on the top, and we'll get right into it. So there is a lead Blissey, and now that it is Bad Manafi who leads Mirotic and switching right away on Celebi and Byron Pass on Mirotic back. Okay, so that could be SD Pass, there will be Ice Beam, and now there will be a Magneton coming. No, there will be Ice Beam again, trying to catch the Flygon, but that didn't work. And no Magneton come, and there will be Blissey coming. Okay, so that Skarmory is still alive, and Magneton is revealed, and a Spike is down. So that will be a huge problem for Bad Manafi, who wants Skarm down to be able to SD pass with Celebi, because it's basically SD pass as this at this point. There is no other stuff that could be. Well, it could be like a team with Snorlax, Curslax, and defensive Celebi, but I do update. There will be Metagross, and oh, it looks like an Impish Gross, so maybe it is actually a defensive Celebi and not SD pass, um, which would um, which would explain why Mirotic didn't have Hypnosis. Well, at least it didn't reveal it, which is odd in my opinion, because in SD pass we definitely want Hypnosis, and yeah, I don't know. There was, in my opinion, some um, turns where it could have been clicked. So, okay, Gengar is in, and Snorlax is out, so it becomes back, threatening the Psychic. Will Gengar stay, or will Gengar just stone? Well, there is Ice Punch, and there will be other button pass on the Milotic, and that Gengar looks really threatening. Z0mog could just have won the game already. Thunderbolt does a lot, threatening a crit or a paralysis on that Milotic is pretty huge. There will be Will-O-Wisp, okay, just so the Gengar will beat the Milotic on the long term with Thunderbolt without relying on Axe, but there will be the Hypnosis, and Gengar is not down, but it is sleeping. Snorlax probably coming right now, or a Surf. Okay, there will be a Surf, and there will be a crit. Okay, so that's a good Surf in my opinion. And now there will be Jirachi coming, and not Blissey. I think I would have sent Blissey, but Jirachi is coming, and he's going to click Thunder right away. No, there will be a Wish. Okay, if that's a Wish Jirachi, it is um, obvious that it will come. I thought it was more of a sub-ball beam one, but it looks like it is a Wish Jirachi. And there will be EQ on the focusing Tyranitar. And maybe Ban Manafi can walk away with the game with that Snorlax that looks really threatening. Gyarados coming on a rock slide, I don't think I agree with that. Gyarados looked like a good win condition if you can kill the Skarmory, which will be done right away, right now. So yeah, I don't think I agree with that early Gyarados reveal. There will be a sacrifice of the Maiden here, maybe trying to catch the double of the Jirachi, or yeah, I guess Badmurphy just didn't have a good switch into Flygon, so he sacked and clicked T-Wave just in case there is a switch out. And Snorlax is coming to check the Celebi, but the Jirachi, but Thunder does a bit of damage, and the next time the Snorlax cannot come, and yeah, that Jirachi looks really threatening, especially now that Snorlax is dead. Even though it boomed the Tyranitar, it will be hard for Banmanafi to beat Flygon plus Jirachi right now. Is there Rock Slide on Flygon? I think it was revealed before. No, it wasn't revealed. But there is Rock Slide, and it does 0 to Celebi. So that's probably a bold Celebi, and there will be Recover and Hidden Power. Hidden Power Ghost? Nah, that's not Ghost, it's -1. Does HP Bug does 0? If that if that that's HP bug and it does like 50% at +0, it is really dramatic. For Flagon, Flagon is really, really, I would say pathetic. Like, that's so little damage. But yeah, like I said, Jirachi is coming, and Jirachi is probably winning alone. Coal Mine will be clicked, and now you just have to hit the Thunder, and the game is down, and the game looks like it is over. You have to kill the Gyarados. Does Ice Punch kill? EQ and Ice Punch. Okay, so that kills. And now that just will be Wish on the Milo and click Thunder and win the game. Maybe Wish into Calm Mind. Well, you can also just click Thunder right away, but if you miss, could be in trouble. Well, anyway, that's game 2. So the series is tied up 1-1, and we'll get to game 3, who will decide who will get out of the tournament and who will get to round 5. So the positions are still unchanged, and we'll get right into the game. We are getting Tyranitar lead versus Tyranitar lead, and we will get Focus Punch from Balmadafi and EQ from Z0mog. So the first exchange goes for Z0mog, and Skarmory coming on the Rock Slide, and there will probably be a Toxic here or a Spike. There will be a Spike, okay, and Focus Punch will do a lot of damage. No Skarmory is forced to click Protect on the Rock Slide, and probably Tyranitar would have get out the turn before, so okay, there will be a Focus Punch and no Toxic from the Skarmory. And Metagross, that looks Choice Band, but actually it's not Choice Band, so it's probably Salak or Lychee Berry. And Skarmory is in, and there is Drill Peck, and that looks really bad for Mr. Mana here. Oh, there will be Dragon Dance on the second Drill Peck, so at least you could get a boosted Rock Slide. That will be a good amount of damage. And now there will be Salamence coming, threatening Mixman, threatening Fire Blast, revealing leftovers too. There will be Fire Blast, and that doesn't kill, so maybe it is a DD Firemans. Anyways, Carmo will be down right here. I think Mixman would have killed the Skarmory, so it's probably a DD Firemans, which would be great if it drop EQ and it has Rock Slide. It could be a threat to the Z0mog team because we see that there is a Zapdos. So if Mana manage to remove potential Swampert, well, there would be Tyranitar still in the way, so that's probably EQ. So you have to remove the Zapdos actually. Okay, there is Toxic and there is a Miss Rock Slide. And there will be the second Spike, I guess, or there will be a Protect before. There will be the second Spikes, okay, and the Skarmory will go down. Metagross is coming, and there will probably be a Mash here. Yeah, there will be a Mash on the Celebi. No Raise. Do you staying and just fish? Okay, there is a Dugtrio, so that's probably EQ-less Salamence. And there will be HP Bug not killing the Celebi, which is a problem because now Tyranitar will be on the way for your mains whole game. Hopefully there is a Metagross with a Salak Berry and it won't kill the Celebi, which is probably physically defensive. Mains coming, and now I assume there is like a Gengar or a Swampert in the back here. And so there will be Ice Punch, and maybe you just taunt the Blissey here, and you just end the game with the Gengar. Yeah, you taunt Blissey, there is Ice Beam, and unless a freeze occurs, Balmadafi will get out of the tournament, and Z0mog will continue to provide us with great game like this series was. So I hope you liked the games. I hope you liked the tournaments, and there is many more games to come. And I believe better games. Well, I hope better games, and well, we will just see these salamins drop to Ice Punch, and I will wish you a good day and tell you that we'll get right back with other game from CALLOUS Invitational 5. Um, Stay tuned and see you another time. Goodbye.